Hi, today I'm talking about the two graphic novels that I picked up. So the first one is called This One Summer, and I personally did not enjoy this story. So what it's about is this one little girl whose family goes to a cottage and visits her friend, and the whole time while they're there, her and her friend are just learning about a lot of adult things and like from these older boys and girls that live there, like just a lot of adult things that I would not put in a story. And at the same time, as they're learning about these adult things, we also learn about what's going on between her mom and dad, where they're just arguing because of a miscarriage that the mom had ended up having. And it's just really hard to understand for the little girl. And that's where I would use this book, I guess, to teach a lesson about not divorce, but the parents had gone into an argument where the dad left for a few days because they were fighting. So just letting people know that that does happen because, I mean, I can't relate to that, but I know that there's lots of people in this world whose parents go through divorce and hard times, so letting children know that they're not alone. And then as far as it goes with the adult things that are happening in this book, I guess you could use that to teach the children in classrooms. Again, when I say children, I think that this story would not be younger for sure. It would be like way upper middle school, maybe even high school, just because of the gross stuff that it talks about. But it does talk about like birth control also and drugs and alcohol. So that would be a way to introduce that stuff to them. And then the other book that I had was called Bone, Out of Boneville. And this book was a lot better than the other one. It was definitely still very interesting. So this one was in color, whereas, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that this one was just in black and white. So I think that might be why I didn't really enjoy it, because I just couldn't really tell what was going on, and it kept having like little stories inside of each other, and all of the people were starting to look similar. Whereas this one was in color, so I could stay along and know what was what was happening throughout the book better than I could with the other one. But this one was mainly about a character, clearly a fictional character, where he goes out on an adventure and then he just keeps looking for his cousin, and they get lost and eventually they find each other again, but they have to go through all these obstacles while they're there and make some decisions. So this book could be used in the classroom to just talk about how everyone goes through hard times, but you have to keep persevering to make it along, and sometimes things will be tough and hard, but it'll all get better, and in the end it will work out. And another one that I would use this one in the classroom for would be for teaching about using your imagination, because, well, if we look at the main character, that's obviously a made-up guy too, so just being able to be creative and think outside of the box when you're in a younger classroom. So this one wouldn't be the middle school or upper middle school, high school, but definitely middle school for sure, maybe even older, but it could start out lower middle school just because it does have those good lessons in it and easier read and easier to follow than the other one. So those are the graphic novels or the comic books, because they had the pictures with the words and lots of different pictures in each page. So